Lil Wayne was paid money by Casino Royale, a app, to do a Super Bowl performance of a millie for the game. And I said, oh my God, what the heck is Lil Wayne doing? He's dancing with little animated characters from the game. And, and they have like this stage platform that's all CGI. So Wayne is probably in a green room. And then they don't even do the what's the goon to a goblin for those who play this game. I'm just like, dude, you were just talking about you want to be on a Super Bowl stage and you turn out to do this. Who's going to put you on a Super Bowl stage to do a show and you're doing this? People, people, people. That's right. Hit the like button, good people. This was next level ridiculous. Now you got girl on girl, like she looks like she's about to kiss another girl. So you got girl on girl anime characters about to kiss each other. I'm like, what is this? And then they were worried about Bad Bunny. They don't even capitalize on the goon to a goblin. Yes. So Clash Royale, not Casino Royale, but Clash Royale, some app game. They said, let's just pay Lil Wayne some money to perform, and we'll do it during the halftime show. They got 12 million people to watch this. Not at doing live, but I'm talking about as far as YouTube viewership. I don't know how many viewership opportunities went by prior to that. But if you're Lil Wayne, that's bad for business. Why am I gonna get you to do the Super Bowl halftime show anytime in the future if you just did that? You just presented yourself out to the world like that. That's like a real waste of my time and everybody else's time. It's like, is that what we're doing now? He went with fighting with K Dot to try to get in there to now Wayne's out here with animated characters and some Mickey Mouse bullshit. Then they went to the kissing cam. This is the only funny thing about it is when they went to the kissing cam and saw this picture and was like, uh oh. And the people went to hide. Then Wayne was right back, Little Wayne in it. And I'm like, this is a damn shame, Wayne. It's a damn shame, Wayne. I mean, that just shows you how much you like, how far you've fallen. Because if you go to that extreme and that level, right? That's a prime example of how far you've fallen off the charts, off the scale of where they respect you. And that's a shame. Wayne did a lot for the industry, but they'll never take you serious. You'll never get taken serious. Now he's like a relic when you talk about Lil Wayne. It'd be, oh yeah, I remember Wayne. And see, all the people that grew up on Wayne now, they either OD'd or they're in their 40s. Like I told people, all that truffle butter stuff was years ago. They done now. Drugs ruin everybody, not just Wayne. But this is what I tried to tell people before. They wasn't listening. They weren't hearing me. When I was saying that this is how it plays out. This is how this spinning, whatever it is, ends up ending. This doesn't end well for people like Wayne. You can't be fighting for the Super Bowl and you go do some Mickey Mouse bullshit. They will never look at you again. So you might as well forget the Super Bowl. You won't be invited back at all. You doing some Jack in the Box crap like this, they not gonna accept you full speed ahead. Well, that's people fault too. You got to fault people for that because there's other ways things could have been done. But if you choose to go in another path, how you going to blame somebody else for thinking different? You know what I mean? If somebody else came along and said, hey, you know, I really feel this way about it. I'm passionate enough to feel this way about it. It's normally for a reason. A lot of people don't feel that way. If people came around and started telling the truth, the world be better off. People lie to themselves, and that's how they get themselves in trouble. Once you start lying to yourself, you've already messed up. He said, I didn't even know he did that to this title. Yep, he did it. So, that's why I often tell people They should watch how they move when they do things because naturally, this is how it ends up. You know what I mean? This is naturally how it ends up. When you see people go out their way to treat you like you're nothing, there's a reason they do that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason they treat you like you're just beneath them. Because they feel in their hearts of hearts they're better than you. As sad as it is, these people want to treat you like they own you or they better than you. They'll never admit it. People, for some reason, have had a very hard time adjusting to the nuance of reality. And the nuance of reality is this: whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and you got to prepare for it. And unfortunately, people like Lil Wayne are not some of those guys who are privy or prepared for such activities. Wayne blew all his money on drugs, hoes, kicking it, partying, and then bad business. Because he was stolen from, he was lied to, he was manipulated, and would be in jail right now if Jay-Z didn't help him out. But Jay-Z don't help people out, y'all. What Jay did was put himself in position. Actually, I only used Uber Eats so that I can get the doggone girl back home. And I got her back too, the same Uber driver. So I know what time to order the Uber Eats and everything. I'm gonna get her back. No, Lil Wayne started messing up with his finances a long time ago, because when he got Young Money, that was supposed to take care of the financial problems that he was having. He had them back then after the Carter won. The Carter War came out. It had none of the artwork that Cash Money Records normally had. Right? It was entirely different. They had moved on from the wobbity wobbity. And now everything's gonna be about Wayne. So Lil Wayne made an album with Birdman because Manny Fresh left. BG was gone. Kirk had left. All they had was Wayne. A lot of people hate the Carter too. So after the Carter won, Wayne started putting out mixtapes. Everybody was Lil Wayne crazy. They was Wheezy out. Then the Carter 2 was coming. All the big money that was supposed to be promised to Wayne wasn't coming. And Wayne like, wait a minute, where's my money? I've gotten this, I'm supposed to get my advance. And Birdman telling him, oh man, you know it got stuck in the pipeline, man. The cake gonna get baked on that one. Cake baked on that one, man. You gonna get it, man. I promise you, man. I ain't never led you wrong a day in my life, boy. Stunting like your daddy, I'm gonna pay you these royalties from that. Here, hold this $700,000. He gave Wayne $700,000 in cash. That's just gonna hold you over. We got you, baby boy. So he got $700,000 in cash. Yeah, he told him like that's supposed to tie him over. So he said, hey, yeah, that was supposed to tie him all over. Let me go ahead and do this, and it's gonna tie it all over. Wayne goes through the $700,000, paying bills, doing what he had to do. He kicked some money back to some of the people in his crew, like writers, beat makers, and stuff like that. Give him a little something. Next thing you know, the $700 is gone. Wayne ain't never got the rest of the money. Wayne owes this jeweler now all this money. The jeweler is like, hey, where's the rest of my money? I need the $48,000 for the piece. You still owe me $48K. And the jeweler's like, hey, man, come on, man, don't play me, man. Come on, brother, man, don't play me. Come on, man. You're my friend, man. Come on, my friend. I had good price for you, Lil Wayne. I love your songs, man. I see you. I see my jewelry, man. It's on the television, man. I know. I see you make a video with my jewelry. I know. But I need my money, my friend. You know, my books, my wife. I really need my money, my friend. Let's work something out. I need my money, my friend. So, next thing you know, Baby told him he got it. Baby goes over there, allegedly, he had some people go talk to the man about the money. So some guys came over there and roughed the jeweler man up. It's about quit harassing Lil Wayne. So now the guy wants to go to the police and tell the police Lil Wayne beat him up. That's not what Wayne wanted. Wayne wanted Baby to go over there and pay it. Wayne was like, you told me you was gonna take care of it. I thought you were gonna pay the man. What y'all threatening him for? That's my guy. You know, he just wants his money. He deserves his money. So why would you go over there and do that? That ain't make no sense. Now they talk about threatening me. And now I gotta go to court and I go to jail. So now, instead of going to court or going to jail, Wayne got to settle out of court for like $200,000. So it's over $48,000 now. He got to pay $200,000. And still, he was loyal to Birdman. Through all of this, he was loyal to Birdman. So Birdman like, look, man, we gonna get you your money, man. You gonna, man, I'm telling you, you gonna be the biggest thing in the world, man. So while they going through this renegotiation with Universal, they get the big Universal money, right? And Lil Wayne refusing to make another album. So he's just doing mixtapes. He's not making another album until he gets his money, which was rightfully so. This is why the Carter 3 didn't come out for so long. So when he finally got his money, and they came out with Young Money, and was like, you gonna do your own thing. You gonna have, you know, you the boss of Cash Money. That's why he tried to put everything on Lil Wayne, saying, it's your company, not my company. Lil Wayne the boss. They trying to dump all of their problems on Lil Wayne. Yeah, I know, and get this. This what made it really interesting. After they was like, we gonna dump all our problems on Lil Wayne, they create a new company inside of the company, Young Money, which means Cash Money ain't really doing nothing now. It's only Young Money. So now you got a subsidiary where it's basically another way you could get loans for more money, because Cash Money can't get another dime. So you create this new company inside of your own company, so you can get a whole new line of credit. So now Young Money is backing up and rolling, and Cash Money is back in the picture and back in the fold. Carter 3 got Kanye. They got all this new money to play with. They got everybody. Nicki Minaj over there. Drake. They rolling now. So now Young Money is the biggest thing. It's bigger than Cash Money ever could be. But Cash Money is involved also. So now you got to pay, the artist got to pay Young Money and Cash Money Records. And then Universal. And now, he did the same thing when that got rolling, right? Birdman went ahead and burnt through the money. Him and Baby did what they did. I mean, Sugar Slim, they did their thing, and they went and burnt through the money again, like they did with Cash Money Records. They burnt up all the money over there. So when things slowed down, they was like, whoa, they was going crazy with the money. And we talking about like 500 million. That's how much they was pulling in off all this. Drake, you got Wayne, Nicki. Them three alone was there to roll, keep the machine going. So they went and hired new artists and put them up there. They put Tiger in the group. They wanted to have people coming in and create more. So they decided, let's open another subsidiary. We're going to call it Rich Gang. Like, we got that one popping with Wayne. We got to get another one and then get them in a bad contract. So he was going to get Thugger and Rich Homie Quan. And then they were going to build with that, and then they were going to be Rich Gang. Rich Homie Quan didn't like the contracts. He saw that right away and wasn't riding with it. And he was like, I ain't with this. And then him and Thugger split. Because Thugger was like, nah, I'm down. but I ain't signing with Rich Gang. So that pissed Birdman off, but he went and did the bar to 6 because Lil Wayne decided, look, he got with Jay-Z people in Rock Nation and they talking about doing an audit of Cash Money Records. That can't happen. So Lil Wayne tour bus got shot up and somebody was hit. Wayne could have got hit. They had to get down. And this was somebody who was supposed to be, you know, his boss. You know, like his like that was his dad. He called him his daddy. Yeah, Thugger and Quan, man, rest in peace, rich homie Quan. But man, those guys was doing their own thing. They had a movement and it got split up because of the business. It took Thugger a while. He realized I'm not gonna sign with Rich Gang either, but then he was like, Quan left me out there. I ain't doing it. So Wayne was like, I'm not doing anything. So after the Carter 4 came out and was disappointing, the Carter 5 wasn't coming out. Nicki and Drake, they waiting for their money from Young Money, and they can't get it because Cash Money got to cut the checks. Young Money is just by imprint. They have no power. So all the checks come from Universal Cash Money. Young Money ain't cutting no checks. So Lil Wayne couldn't pay them, but Wayne is the president of Young Money, so people asking for their money. They're like, hey, gutta, man, gutta, like, man, I ain't got no money. Wayne ain't got his either. Wayne is like, man, I'm so mad because I try to get all our money. They owe us, and I'm suing them. So when Drake is like, all right, well, you do what you got to do to get our money, man. I know you're going through it. You know, we're good, you know, but still, you know, it's our money. So, of course, we want it. You know, this is some M's we're talking. So, you know, I'm going to talk to Baby myself and find out what's going on. They all hitting up Baby. Nicki out there like, I'm sorry, I don't be rapping for free. You know, I mean, don't Young Money have an accounting office or something? You mean we all gotta get it from Baby? Well, I'm gonna call Baby myself. Cause this isn't right. You know, even though we got money and stuff from other stuff, you know, this is like 4 months, 5 months. We still haven't been paid. So they go up there and talk to Baby. Drake is like, yeah, we over at Young Money, man. Man, I already know what you gonna say, Playboy. But let me tell you like this here, Playboy. Man, a man has got to progress, right? You know, they sending you through the red tape. I'm going through it with Universal. Universal's the one that's messing up everything. They gotta pay me so I can pay y'all, man. But the cake been baked on all that, bro. Tell you, I ain't gonna tell you no more. They out here playing with your paper, man. And I'm trying to go get y'all paper by any means necessary. So while y'all fighting and trying to get with me, I'm over here, y'all slowing me up because I'm trying to get on their head. I'm going to Lucian right now. I'm going to tell him, man, what's going on with the bread. They trying to say it's stuck in the pipeline. Well, I'm going to unclog that pipeline so I can get that money out. You heard? You feel me? Okay, well, I'm just saying it does make sense, but who do we talk to? You ain't got to do talking to nobody. That's why we got your back. You gonna get your money. Everybody, everything they got, you gonna probably get more. That's why I'm over here fighting for it. Because we should have already had our money. See, they playing games over there at Universal. So this went on for a while till Lucian Grange talked to Drake. Because, you know, he's the Jewish side and him don't trust anything. They're going to go right ahead and talk to him. Well, I am part Jewish, so I think I can talk to Lucian. Lucian, we're having a problem with Young Money. You know, Cash Money said they didn't get our paychecks, and I don't understand why we've been paid. We paid you guys almost a year ago. I don't understand it. You haven't gotten your money? No. That's strange. Well, you need to get your accountant to look into that, or your manager. So Drake calls Wayne. It was like, yeah, your money, baby. Hey, hey, Weezy, this is Drizzy. Yeah, what's up, Drizzy? Man, I'm feeling good, man. I got a couple of lean, you know what I mean? Listen, I just found out that Lucian said he paid Birdman everything. Baby got everything. What? He said he paid him over a year ago with all our money for Young Money. That they did it. He says he's going to send the paperwork over that they've sent the money. I'm telling you, we need to get over there and get our managers over there because this is not right. All right, let me get my attorney. And they got the attorney to look at it. So it all came down to the fact that Universal paid Cash Money Records. So where was their money? Well, Birdman bought some gold toilets, bought a mansion, bought a whole bunch of stuff. But he was spending up Young Money's money. So now they really finna sue and they want to get an audit done of Cash Money Records. And that's not gonna go over well. Call Tubi and get me a series done. All right, so Sloppy got upset. When all this was done, Sloppy was upset and was like, that's what I mean right there. You know, I think we got to change how this is going, man. You know, this just isn't right. It's not fair. So I'm thinking that, you know, I got a couple of my legal team guys to take a look at it. And they say my record contract is almost over. As long as I put out this double CD, that should free me up out of my contract. And I'm going to release this other CD and then start launching my new deal. Because me and Lucian are talking and yeah, I'm getting out of this. So I'm just letting you know, Wayne, I'm not going to be with Young Money, but I'm not going to trash Young Money because I believed in you guys. You guys gave me my break. You know, he runs the whole script down. You're my mentor, all this crap. Nikki just wants her money. She wants to be off Cash Money and all the bad labels she was signed to. So now Wayne is out here struggling. So he's getting ignored at white parties, and it's like people like, man, that's Wayne, and Wayne don't bother nobody. But they look at him like he's a relic, like he's nothing. And that's just so cold, man. I really do see that. That's just disrespectful to Wayne, you know. I see Wayne as a little bit more than that. But yeah, the syrup part and making it cool to be the party lean guy, you know, that kind of hurts. That takes away from a lot, you know. So if things don't improve, you know, you won't see things get better. It might remain, you know, at a stalemate. And look what Wayne's got to do to keep the lights on. Because no one's really playing Lil Wayne songs like that no more. So when you see no one's really playing the music, and nothing's really transpiring, then it is what it is. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm all right. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Me too. See, just said, me and my friend played. How's your night? Good?
It's been all right so far. I like you're glittering over there. You're glowing.
Right?
So when you have like tax write-offs and other scenarios that come into play, the label was just a front.
I'm one, I'm sorry.
Mm. Okay.
I'm trying. Dirt just won money on that one.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he won money, like $500.
What?
Yeah. He's like, I'm up $500. I'm like, all right.
And what did he do? He left?
Well, he has to do his stocks at all.
Oh, okay.
He gotta make his round.
Gotta do his collection.
Yep. Where's our money?
Yep. They're gonna be, I got it, man. I swear I got it. I could make a movie off him. I'd be like, I'm too old for collections.
I'll pay someone for it.
Exactly. I'm telling you, he gonna be in about 3 of my hood stories. It'd be Hood Stories Volume 1 through 7. Put those on Patreon. That was Deja Vu. You remember Deja Vu?
The movie? Yeah.
No, not the movie, the strip club.
Oh, I've never been.
The advertisement used to be like this. It used to say, the home of the prettiest women in the world and 3 ugly ones. I said, what? 3 ugly ones?
I mean, there's 3 women, but they're
Yes, and they said 3. He's like, home of the most beautiful women in the world and 3 ugly ones. I said, I'm going there. Because I was like, that is great marketing.
Yeah.
So when I hear great marketing, I go all in. Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna stay here and win some money.